he accepted everyone. It's too hard for everyone, and I think that's illustrative of his willingness to go fight in a foreign country for someone else's freedom. When he was a kid, who knew that there were so many different sides and facets to him? His energy, his dedication to self and others. You know, the way he worked to better himself humbles me. He really had a commitment and didn't just talk about it how he wanted to do it, but was deliberate about those things.
Why do you think he went to Ukraine?
Because that's what he was trained to do. That's what he told me. One, that it was unjust. Unjust in every aspect. And his training was in training others. I mean, that's what he did in the Army. And he obviously did it well. So, yes, he knew he had something to contribute there, and that's what he wanted to do.
It was tough to do the obit or anything else because he was always full of life. There's just so much. And going through pictures, then of course all the stories start flowing. And I kind of thought that my thing was always to let him have adventures and do things. You know, I was a single mom, and sometimes that's not very... doesn't let your children do a lot of things. And there weren't as many programs as there are now. But I tried to find those things, and people who were around, his friends and their parents, and vice versa, a lot of stayovers, playing games, going to parks, anything, car shows when he was like 11, you know, anything to, and he was game for anything and all things. So just definitely who he was.
Early 2021 we met. He found us through 23andMe. The time that we had was so precious, and we got so close so fast that it was absolutely worth every second of pain. He was smart and brave and kind, and always stood up for what he believed in, no matter what. No matter who agreed or disagreed, he stood up for it. Him and I have a lot of differences of opinions on things, and we could always have good conversation about it. And he loved those conversations that we had. So he went to provide aid and help to train the Ukrainian forces because he had that training. I believe he went on a mission that weekend to just get a little closer to the fighting so he could help train the soldiers a little better and not hand on hand fighting whatever was going on there. And then he got a little too close. I just told him, be safe. I love you. And I said, you're the last person I worry about. And he said, well, I'm just as human and fragile as anyone else. And then a couple days later, we get the news that he could have been killed. And then Tuesday, we saw the video of him online that the Wagner group posted. So that's how we got confirmation that he was actually dead.
I'll always think of you that way. I'll find you in the morning. I'll be looking at the moon, but I'll be seeing